Hi everyone and welcome. In the previous video we have covered that how to log your BACnet IP device data in the SQLite database using node-RED. Also we have covered that how to log your data into the MySQL database using node-RED, how to create daily CSV file of your BACnet device data using node-RED. Okay, now in this video we are going to log our BACnet IP device data into the MSSQL database instead of SQLite, MySQL and the CSV file. So MSSQL database stands for the Microsoft SQL Server database, and we are going to log our BACnet IP device data in the MSSQL database using node-RED. Okay, and here is my node-RED up and running, and this is the flow which we are going to use. And here is the diagram. So if you have any BACnet device running in your network, or if you have started any simulator just like this room controller simulator, then you can use node-RED to connect with this kind of BACnet device. Okay, you can read the entire data from this BACnet device, and then after you can log the data to the MSSQL database. So this is what we are going to do. Also, it is possible with the node-RED that you can log your data into the local MSSQL database as well as remote MSSQL database. Okay, so if you have your MSSQL database running in the cloud, then also you can push the data of your BACnet device to the cloud MSSQL database. I have my local MSSQL database running. Okay, here you can see we have the table test database. So I'm going to create a table and I'm going to log the data inside the table which we are going to create using the node-RED. So let's see the entire process. So here is our node-RED flow, and this node-RED flow is divided into the two parts. The first part, we are going to discover the available devices across the network. So if you inject the first node, then it will find the available BACnet devices across the node. Okay, and here it will give you the result in the debug window. Okay, you can see we have the result, and once you expand it, then you will find the available device. Okay, so here is the device ID which is available right now. Here you can see BACnet device ID, and this is the IP address and port number of this BACnet device ID. So this IP address and port number and this device ID you have to use in the inject parameter function. Okay, so I have already put this details into the inject parameter function, and this is the read single device. So what it will do is it will use this device ID and the IP address and port number to read the all points from this BACnet device. Okay, or you can say from this BACnet simulator. And then after, it will pass all the data to this function, and this function will create the insert query for MSSQL database, and it will pass that insert query to this MSSQL node, and then it will log the data into the MSSQL database. Right now, we don't have any tables created to log our BACnet data. So first of all, we are going to create the table. Okay, so if I click here, create the table, then you can see login failed for the user because we haven't configured the login for this node. So first of all, we have to double click, we have to edit this node, we have to provide the username, and we have to provide the password to connect with our MSSQL database. Okay, so that's it, and I'm going to deploy, and now I'm going to create the table. So no error means our table is created. I can go to my SSMS and I can refresh my table, and here you can see BACnet underscore data table is created, and here I can select the top 1000 row. Okay, so here is the top 1000 row. Now we are ready to log the data into this table. So how we can do that? So if you want to just try it, then you can inject this node, okay, and it will read the data, and then it will build the query and it will log the data, or you can say it will pass the insert query to this node and it will log the data into your table. Now we have already injected it, so we have first lot of data in this table. So I am again going to execute, and here you can see we have the timestamp, we have the tag name, and we have the tag value. Okay, and total 14 tag is logged inside this table. Now if you want to continuously log, then what you can do is you can double click on this timestamp node, you can repeat at interval of 5 seconds. Okay, and we are going to inject after 0.1 second, and then we will continuously repeat the injection at every 5 seconds. Okay, so we are going to repeat this process at every 5 seconds. So it will continuously read the data from my BACnet room controller simulator, and it will continuously log the data into the MSSQL database. So I'm going to deploy my solution. Okay, and here we can monitor. You can see we have 28 rows. So another 14 row added. You can see total 42 rows, 56 rows, 70 rows. Okay, so every 5 seconds it will inject automatically. Okay, and then it will log the data to this MSSQL database. You can also use the same solution for multiple BACnet devices as well. Okay, so this node will read the entire BACnet device, so you don't have to create this for single point. Okay, so this is the beauty of this read single device node. So it will read the entire device, and it will build the insert query, and then it will log the data into the MSSQL database. Then after, you can use this data for analysis or creating a graph, creating a report, or any other purpose. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear, and if you still have any questions or any doubt, then you can always ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere. And also you can comment on this video. Also you can send me a mail. Now if you want to get the flow, then I will update the link here. Okay, you can click on the code and you can get the flow. So let's meet in the future videos. Okay, till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.